where reason crumbles and abomination takes form. Two tormented souls unveil secrets that cast an unsettling light on the very essence of humanity. You will hear the tale of the doctor who dared to defy nature, and then I will take you into the depths of the monster's soul that was born from it. Light your lanterns. Our journey begins now. The night I became a monster. I was in the dark room of my laboratory, the rain beating against the windows like a symphony of the apocalypse. Adrenaline surged through my veins as I finished suturing the last flap of skin. It's done, I thought. Today science will triumph over God. A lightning bolt tore through the sky, providing the necessary energy to complete my experiment. The electrodes sparked, and the body on the operating table jerked to life. What I had created opened its eyes. But they weren't human eyes. They were abysses of torment and confusion. In that moment, I understood the horror of my arrogance. I hadn't given life. I had created a nightmare. No chain could contain it. It escaped, leaving death and destruction in its wake. Every report of its terrible advance was like a dagger in my heart. I had become a monster more terrible than the creature itself. One night I confronted it on a snow-covered peak. "You are my father, yet I am an abomination," it said with a voice that chilled my blood. "Destroy me, before I destroy everything." But I couldn't do it. That being was the culmination of my mistakes and ambitions. Instead, I gave it the freedom to leave, knowing that the price of my redemption was an eternity of torment. As the creature vanished into the darkness, a terrifying thought crossed my mind. I was not the creator. I was the creature. The real beast was human arrogance, and that beast lived in me. And so I remained alone with my demons in a night that would never end. My soul was lost, and the monster I had unleashed was nothing but a reflection of the monster I had become. And as the doctor confronts his own dark reflection, another heart begins to beat in the darkness, eager to tell its side of the story. The echo of darkness. My birth. The first thing I remember is a blinding flash followed by a wave of sharp and disorienting sensations. I felt life flowing in me like a torrent. Opening my eyes, I saw the face of the one who had created me. But there was no love in those eyes, only terror and disgust. I did not ask to be born. Yet, here I was, a mass of flesh and bones stitched together, animated by a force I did not understand. "Father, what have you done to me?" I screamed and fled, leaving behind the darkness of the laboratory. I escaped that prison and ventured into the outside world, hoping to find a place where I belonged. But wherever I went, I found only fear and rejection. People attacked me, as if I were the incarnation of all their nightmares, and in a way, I was. One night, on a snow-covered peak, I met him again, my creator. "You are my father, yet I am an abomination," I said to him, feeling my voice vibrate with emotions I should never have felt. "Destroy me, before I destroy everything." But he could not do it. In that moment, I understood that I was as much a prisoner of my existence as he was of his arrogance. "Go," he finally said. "Be free." I walked away, leaving behind the man who had sought to be God, and as I plunged into the darkness of the night, I realized a terrible truth. I was not the monster. The real monsters were loneliness and misunderstanding, dark forces that were now a part of me, inseparably. And so I delved into the dark, a shadow among shadows. an echo of the darkness from which I was born and to which, inevitably, I would return. At the climax of this grim journey, in the dark labyrinth where science meets horror, the two souls have revealed themselves, each a distorted reflection of the other. The question now is, who is truly the monster? If you dare, subscribe to the channel now, and together we will explore other, uncharted abysses